Right, our search for the greatest car ever goes on. Last week, the rock god Nick Mason championed the cause of the Fiat 500, and as you can see, he's polled almost no votes at all. In the lead is still the Land Rover with 26% of your votes, with the McLaren now in second place ahead of the E-Type Jag. This week, though, we hand over the reins to Stuart Hall, who will tell us why he thinks the Rolls-Royce Silver Cloud is the greatest car of all time.
Style, grace, and beauty. Even the Oxford Dictionary defines Rolls-Royce as a thing of quality. The spirit of ecstasy, sculpted in 1911, a crystallization of the greatest name in the world, Rolls-Royce. This is the last great Rolls-Royce made, the Silver Cloud. This long bonnet is my phallus extension, my shot of testosterone, my fallacy. Frederick Royce began it in 1904, and I'm now driving his heritage. The Rolls-Royce engineers were the very best. They never claimed to build the world's fastest cars or the cars with the most high-tech built into them. But what they did was build cars like great architecture, built to last. It is believed that 75% of Rolls-Royces are still extant. When the Silver Cloud was launched in 1955, it was the pinnacle of engineering excellence. Rolls-Royce knew that their customers were blue bloods, aristocrats, masters of the universe, heads of state. Scrap metal dealers, bingo hall owners, jockeys, comedians, and lowlife were somewhat Jaguar folk. But the Cloud transcended the class divide. Its beauty and excellence entranced everybody. Doormen at posh hotels would fawn. Refuse collectors would doff their caps in admiration. The engine, originally American, improved as always by Crew, still in use today, shoveling out something like over 400 brake horsepower. The steering box, not imported, they made their own. Technical perfection. This is your drawing room. Acres of walnut, 50 yards of leather piping, 3 cow hides, unblemished, aircon and extra at £577. You could buy a Morris Minor for that in those days. It took 3 months to build, total cost £5,000. 12 coats of paint. A thing of beauty is a joy forever. But now, once upon a time, I did observe a technician going for a drive at Crewe, but he got in the boot with a stethoscope to test for obtrusive noises. What do you believe? It existed at a time when the social orders of Britain remained rigid. The toffs toffed and the riff-raff lived in black and white. But as the 50s became the 60s, the great unwashed were on the march. Rolls-Royce could sniff the odor of social change quicker than you can say New Labour. The owner-driver was now in vogue, and the chauffeur in possession of his P45. Thus, in the Cloud, the fresh air and the air conditioning was directed at the driver's feet, and the backseat passengers could take care of themselves. Dukes, viscounts and lords were replaced by pop stars, comedians, bookies and Johnny-come-latelys. Class, style, dignity, honor disappeared in a cloud of new money. All this meant the Cloud was doomed. The mass-made Silver Shadow was born to placate a changed Britain. The Silver Cloud was, I declare, the last great Rolls-Royce ever made. Charles Stuart Rolls and Frederick Henry Royce can raise a flagon of nectar in the Elysian fields to its creation. And that alone makes it great. But there's more. Take your modern toy. Leather, aircon, electric windows, sophistication we now take for granted. It's because of motorcars like the Cloud that we have these. Rolls-Royce proved that motoring could be luxurious, that the motorcar was more than a mechanical horse.
It's their legacy, and we should be proud of it.
Rolls-Royce defines quality, breeding, style. And so, as the last proper car from this illustrious company, is not the Silver Cloud the greatest car in the world?
Ah, the pomp, the sheer splendour of Stuart Hall. Now, if you want to vote for the Rolls-Royce Silver Cloud as the greatest car of all time, you dial 09001 9900 and then 04. You can vote for any of the cars, any of the time. You dial the same number and then simply add the 2 digits that correspond to the car of your choice. So, 01 for the McLaren, 09 for the Citroën DS. All this information is on the website. Calls will cost you no more than 10 pence. Get dialing.